Boys, looks like they finally updated our patch notes for 2.6.9 season 21. Let's see what we have in store. It's pretty much should be in red. We received a lot of feedback regarding the seasonal theme being difficult to track and that it sometimes didn't feel like it was appearing or doing much to the gameplay. We're adjusting the following. The elemental power will occur every 90 seconds, down from 120. Okay. So it should be up for speeds now, at least for the Rift Guardian. We added a buff to help track it better. Firewalls will now start at the caster and become stationary once they hit a wall. Oh, so it'll keep continuously tick away. Okay. Meteors will now track players and not stay at the initial location. We have decreased the intervals between meteors, so they'll drop faster, like do. Damage has been slightly buffed for multiplayer. No, we just found out about the seasonal effects proccing area damage. This will eventually be fixed, but not make it into the PTR build. That's good to know, because that was... Yeah, the area damage is one-shotting Rift Guardians at GR 150. It's pretty dumb. It was like Pando, so that's a good thing. 90 seconds. Nervous. Let me zoom in. We've adjusted the two-piece bonus to address the momentum and damage feedback from players. The momentum will be a singular buff that affects primary skills. You will now be able to use multiple generators without losing momentum bonus when alternating between them. Okay, so dual gen's back in the mix. The two-piece bonus will now give a 4 seconds per primary attack, up to a maximum of 20 seconds. So they doubled the build-up. And it builds up faster. Then it used to go by 2 seconds, so they doubled the build-up and doubled the duration. Momentum will now also be applied immediately when using a primary skill instead of when it hits a target. So it looks like they don't want it when they don't want a perma-strafe build, but you will be spinning a lot faster and more often. So it'll be like half and half. Right now it has good synergy between F and R because you use strafe. You use strafe to proc F and R, and then you use the generator to proc the other half, so I can't wait to try it out and see. It sounds pretty good. The two-piece bonus. Gain 4 seconds of momentum when attacking with the skill. It used to be 2, right? And then it used to be 10 seconds, now it's 20. So it's just easier to maintain this whole thing, it looks like. Deal 10% increased damage per second of momentum. We fixed a few issues on the 4-piece. Players will now be able to proc bonuses and other powers such as Simplicity Strength, Healing bonus. Okay, there was a lot of bugs with the 4-piece. So when you were spinning with strafe, a lot of things wouldn't work. So it looks like they're going through fixing bugs and everything. You will now be able to strafe forever while shooting your primary abilities. Oh. You will no longer need momentum for strafe to fire off the last used skill. You win, Whirlwind Barbs out there, you guys win. Lastly, we fixed an issue where Hungering Arrow was not piercing correctly with strafe, so players will be able to use this. Called it? Yeah, called it. The mob rule wins, man. The mob rule wins, yeah, true. Another whirlwind, yeah. I mean, it's not, what are they gonna do? They get mobbed by thousands of players to make it a whirlwind build. What can you do, you know? Casting strafe against enemies. Gain 8% movement speed for each second of momentum. Wow, that's a lot, no? Or was that always there? We just didn't know the number? We didn't actually know, now they're just telling us. I never calculated it and seen how fast it actually gave us. It's already fast, I know. Either way, I'm excited for the set. If it's a strafe set, I'm on board, but yeah. I did like the current implementation of the yin yang, because you're like, I guess you can still stop strafing and use FNR and kind of fly around the map. It should be one of the fastest speed builds in the game, and that's a good thing too. Your primary skills, okay, this hasn't changed. So we got no 6-piece damage buff. So this hasn't changed, but these bug fixes, maybe they want to see how strong it is now that it's actually working properly. But yeah, this is still... Like with Marauder, you can play Gen and get 12,000. And UE is like, I don't know, 50,000 or something crazy. All this is unchanged. There's a red dot here now, so pay attention. Necromancer, nothing? Wait. Is it changed? I'm just not noticing it. No, 600. 150. We've adjusted some non-intended behaviors with Simulacrum, while also addressing the frustration of them getting split off from the Necro at times. Simulacrum. These will now warp to the Necro if they begin to move too far away from the player. That's pretty good. This Onal works if the Necro is wearing the Masquerade of the Burning Carnival set or Haunted Visions. Oh, so it works with Lawn because of the thing. Interesting. Simulacrums cannot use Grim's Scythe with Haunted Visions. Simulacrums cannot use Grim Scythe with Haunted Visions or Skeletal Mage unless the Necro has either of those abilities while Simulacrums were created. Huh. What? What does that mean? You cannot switch skills? People were popping sims and then changing? Maybe there was like a weird thing that they were abusing. I didn't know about this. You cannot snapshot? Somebody was changing skills out there. Maybe that's why they were they're currently like the best wave clear characters. So maybe there was some interaction. Snapshotting mages. There was a bug where you can spawn 20 mages. Oh, was there? I see. Okay. Yeah, I missed that one. Interesting. I'm excited to test the changes, but I'm really shocked that there was nothing with the Necromancer stuff. Like with the... I'm super excited to test the actual strafe, all this stuff right here. But I'm really shocked that... So they increased the quality of life. They increased the quality of life for the set, but the set doesn't hit hard enough. So it's not that there's still one more patch after the PTR is over, so. Final service is not red. Let's see. Final service now activates before Simulacrum self-sacrifice. So you can get procced, and then you get to keep your pets. Oh, it's supposed to be red? What's up, Pez? It's gotta be red. Wait, is some of the bold stuff supposed to be red? Let me see. Maybe I missed some. No, it's just that one. No, because this is 330, this is 3. They can now use Grim Scythe instead of Skeletal Mage. I can't wait to see what's up. Like get in and actually play it. Impale. Yeah, this is all the same. 600, 170. It's just that one thing, I think. So it looks like it's a perma-strafe build, but you can still use FNR. You can jump out and shoot. No, I mean, does it proc focus and restraint at the same time? Or do I have to tap it and then probably just tap it and then keep going? You tap it like Rend? Yeah, you tap it like using Rend, true, yeah. This might be really good because Hungering Arrow was not piercing correctly. So this might be insane. It says you should be in perma strafe. Players will now be able to proc bonuses. You will now also be able to strafe forever while shooting primary abilities. You will no longer need momentum for strafe to fire off the last used primary skill. Is there a release date for the update? I don't know. I'm not sure. You don't understand the two-piece? Let's see. They just doubled everything. So it used to be 2 seconds, now it's 4. It used to be 10 seconds, now it's 20. That's pretty much the only thing that's changed, right? You get 200 instead of 100%. I mean, maybe? Per second? Maybe. It's all crossed out, it doesn't say it anymore. Oh, it's right here. Deal 10% of damage per second of momentum. So yeah, 200, you guys are right. Yeah, you guys are right. So everything got doubled, the duration, the damage. Basically everything got doubled in the two-piece. Yeah, so the whole two-piece just got doubled. That's an easy way to understand it. The damage, the duration. The four-piece looks like you can be in perma-strafe, and they fixed some bugs, which is good. We have to test and see which ones work and don't work. And they increased the movement speed, I think. This seems like nutty in movement speed, doesn't it? And you can do dual gen without losing momentum stacks. So it's already so fast. Yeah, now it's gonna be like, it might be the fastest goblin farming build too, because like it's pretty wild. It'd be the fastest build that can kill stuff. Quad gen? Bounties with this build are gonna be amazing. What do you guys think, man? And then the Necromancer. Yeah, the damage buff for DH. Yeah, the two-piece got doubled. I think you don't lose stacks while strafing. They wouldn't say you can be in perma strafe unless they intend you to be in perma strafe, right? Like I'm pretty sure you can. It doesn't specifically say, but I would imagine it's a strafe build now. And then you tap Rend with Whirlwind, you tap your generator if you want to switch ammo or you want to use like Hungering Arrow or whatever. And they did some work with the Necro set. I just don't think it hits hard enough, but maybe with all these bug fixes we can check it out. Where is it? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, like the set like is just unchanged. They just fixed some of the bugs. But you know, this is not like the final patch note. There's still gonna be one more. So maybe they're like, let's fix DH in 1 week and then week 2 we'll fix Necromancer. You will lose stacks. I mean,